Greetings, citizens, and welcome to another adventure of the Real Comic Heroes podcast. I'm Travis.
And I'm Patrick, with a very special guest.
The most special of guests.
Wow, we must have done something.
We're joined by my wife, Amanda.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm excited to be here in my own home.
Welcome. Well, we meant welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Not welcome to your table that you eat at every day. So yeah, we're here for a little trailer episode real quick because it's just one trailer and specifically. Or pacifically, as some people say.
We're specifically here to talk about the Ghostbusters.
Is it just called The Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters or...
Does it
It
matter?
might just be called Ghostbusters.
Okay, so it's the same title as the first one. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it just till right now.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's just Ghostbusters.
Okay.
It's a class 4 apparition. It's okay. She seems peaceful. My name is Erin Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics. That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
We have dedicated our whole lives to studying the paranormal. Now there's sightings all over the city. There are people out there that need our help. Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer. Aaron, no one's better at quantum physics than you. We can provide a real service.
I'm joining the club.
You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York. And I can borrow a car from my uncle.
You didn't disclose that the vehicle was going to be a hearse.
It's a Cadillac!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh. Did you want to?
Sorry, I'll let you.
Next time. Okay.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal activity. And we might be the only ones who can stop it.
Holtzman, come on.
The hat is too much, right? Is it the wig or the hat?
There's a bigger picture at hand here. These ghosts can possess the human form.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar! Get out of my friend, Ghost!
Ow, that's going to leave a mark.
The power of pain compels you!
Ow!
So yeah, it's a reboot. We got the music chiming in. It's a little different, like a remix version.
Yeah, I like that it starts out with like the piano,
Yeah.
just the little hint of Ghostbusters theme from, something about a slow piano like theme that makes you feel nostalgic,
I guess, but when it immediately goes into 30 years ago for scientists or whatever, when it does the text across the screen, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't connect with the new stuff, so it doesn't make any sense. So the music is like slow and paced, and then it brings in like images of the old, movie, and then you immediately just switch into fast forward, and they don't even connect the two.
And that's kind of the big mystery of like, does this connect to that, timeline or to those events? And
Because it sounds like they're reinventing all the equipment.
yeah,
which made no sense when they literally said 30 years ago these scientists saved, like, everyone's already aware this equipment already exists.
Yeah, I don't know.
It may have just been a message to the audience that, hey, this is a new group of Ghostbusters. It's not...
It's confusing.
I don't know, yeah.
If so, they did not convey that message well at all.
Yeah.
But when I heard the piano in the beginning, it made me think of when Bill Murray was tickling the keys on the piano.
Yeah.
Where he's going ding 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 ding. They hate this.
See,
That's what I thought they were trying to do, but maybe I was reading too much into it.
I don't know.
Because that was just like a throwaway scene where he's just walking through Dana Barrett's apartment.
Oh, okay.
Sniffing for ghosts with that weird squeezy ball thing.
I literally don't remember that happening
Really?
at all. I was looking at you like, what in the hell are you talking about?
Because you're a big Ghostbusters fan.
Oh, to the yeah.
I
watched it like 100 times.
Yeah, I've probably only seen it from start to finish 5 times, maybe.
I've literally seen it over 100 times.
I'm sure that I've seen it once.
Like, we watched
I'm sure that I've seen it once. I mean...
Well, I guarantee, because you and I watched it...
Other than that, but...
Within the last year, you and I watched both, Ghostbusters 1
Did
and 2.
we?
Yeah.
I do not recall that
And the
happening.
first one really held up. We enjoyed it. Second one, I don't think we...
I don't like to think about it.
Okay. What second movie?
Yeah. The Statue of Liberty was walking
Which
around.
one's the one with the two, gargoyle things that come alive?
First one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rick Moranis is in one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember all of it. I really don't.
Awesome.
But it's not a movie that I grew up with as far as it, always being on, or being a go-to movie to watch. Like I didn't own it, it just wasn't.
It's probably just perfect timing for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, the most memorable thing about the movie is the song and the car.
Yeah, and Slimer. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in a kitschy way, but I didn't really ever. I always just thought he was gross looking.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I like that they bring back Slimer in this, but I don't like that it's just a throwaway. I thought they'd save him to the end, and he'd be revealed, and just for that big impact. But it's just he just flies by. Like there's no significance to him being in the trailer.
I mean, I don't think it needs significance in the trailer. It's more just like hey, and all the regular characters are going to be here, and.
The other part I didn't really love is a lot of the I keep almost saying aliens, but the ghosts look very CG and like there's the tall man, the one on stilts that just looked like something out of Tim Burton,
really tall Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but in a CGI way, I didn't like the look of it.
See, that didn't bother me, but I do think we should talk about the lack of Thor in the trailer because
maybe he was there.
I mean, if they're gearing this towards women, I'm saying Chris Hemsworth, big draw for me. And they showed him for 2 seconds when he was apparently possessed, which is also
that didn't play well.
Not at all. It seems like you're just giving away every plot, twist that you have.
I didn't like that they showed her being possessed, and I'm assuming that he's possessed, because he just.
I mean, if I was Chris Hemsworth, that's how I would enter every door, I think.
Just kick it open.
Just kick it open and march in.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
No, I think it was a mistake to reveal that she gets possessed, and that seems like a big plot point that they could have saved for the movie.
I am intrigued by the statement of somebody's building a machine to amplify.
Yes. So there is a villain or a big bad guy.
I'm curious as to why they'd create this machine to wreak havoc on the world or whatever.
Yeah. Is Rick Moranis still working
I
as
hope
an
he's
actor?
the villain.
Ooh.
That would be amazing.
He's like, I want to be a dog again. Bring back the ghosts.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, but he's not playing his character from Ghostbusters. He's playing his character from Strange Brew. It's a ghost, eh?
Yeah. Hey.
I don't know that I've ever seen Strange Brew.
Oh, it's such a weird movie.
I'm racking my brain.
It's easy to miss and overlook and not.
I mean, he was in some weird movies, didn't he? Wasn't he the one in that Pet Shop of
Little Shop
of Horrors?
Yeah, and
Pet Shop.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, you got the shop part, right? But I like the introduction we got with each character, kind of. It sort of lets you know what each person brought to the table.
Yeah.
Because everyone was kind of wondering, is it going to be the kids of, or is it going to be, this is going to be this version of that character, or whatever.
And I couldn't figure out, obviously Kate McKinnon seemed to be playing the Egon part.
Really?
I got that just from the hairstyle. Well, no.
I got McCarthy as Egon.
Who? Oh, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Well, see,
I think she
thought it was
seems
Kristen
like
Wiig because Kristen Wiig was the scientist one, like the equations and stuff. So I
Aren't
thought
they all scientists though? Like,
they are, but
the
she
point?
seems like the legit scientist, whereas Venkman was like a
Bill Murray
sideshow scientist. He was
Yeah.
doing like tests on telepathy and.
So we think McCarthy is the Bill Murray.
I think so. I
but
think she's the
then-
quick talking one.
But then Kristen Wiig kind of also seems, maybe she is more the Egon, and then I guess McKinnon is the Ray.
Yeah, because she's the
Dan
one that's
Aykroyd.
hands on. Like he
Yeah.
fixed up the car, she's fixing
Yeah.
up the traps, and I don't know.
And I guess Leslie Jones is just playing the
because she's just
Winston.
off the street, like
Winston
was. Yeah.
The loud, gruff comic
Well, he
relief
wasn't even
of sorts.
loud.
No, he was very
He
subdued.
was quiet.
I guess I was strictly talking about Leslie Jones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of hers, so I was not excited when she was cast, to be honest. She just always seems like she's yelling, and I don't know, it's just not comfortable to listen to.
Yeah, she's yeah, I don't know about her yet either. It's hard to tell just with the trailer. But like, and Kate McKinnon, I can't tell what she's gonna be like because she's only got a few lines.
Yeah, she's that like weird, kind of goofy but quirky. I don't know.
And she licked the gun. I was like, ew.
I actually thought that was funny. I like Kate McKinnon and her sense of humor. Like, I get it. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm gonna like her the most out of all of them.
Yeah, I think I was surprised at seeing Kristen Wiig play kind of the mousy one out of the group. Like
mousy,
very like.
Well, she had like the pantsuit and the
very.
She seemed proper,
unsure and. Yeah.
It's funny that in Boy World, like a business attire on a woman with brown hair and bangs is mousy.
Well, but I think typically that is the mousy look.
Well, it was because it was like old looking clothes.
Yeah,
like, it was like looked like it
brown.
was
it was brown. It was a brown business suit. It's not old looking.
She looked like a librarian or a school teacher kind of thing. Like where it was like a very fuzzy brown like get up, and her hair was all like she looked dated.
Yeah,
I think is what I'm trying to say.
I got that too.
Okay,
like,
I mean, I could.
She didn't look like a
dated.
businesswoman to me.
No, not
like,
powerful, strong.
I took her as like a scientist trying to make a presentation. They all kind of look nerdy and old fashioned, right? Like in
McKinnon
movies, at least.
No,
I mean, not in reality. I'm sure.
McKinnon looked like she was a garage kind of gal. Like she had like a jumpsuit on, like
with the weird like goggles. Always wearing goggles and
hair like Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
It was very Jimmy Neutron.
That's why I was thinking Egon, because in the cartoon Real Ghostbusters, Egon was blonde with the weird hairstyle.
Pompadour hair, yeah.
That's what made me think of that.
And I think that's why I associate Kristen Wiig's character with Egon, because she seemed more stuffy. Like,
so wait, which one's Egon in the original?
Harold Ramis.
Oh, okay, so the tall dude with glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was all like super buttoned up. Like I don't know, everything about her look seemed uptight.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess.
Yeah.
And
compared to Melissa McCarthy, who just looked normal. Man, I guess.
I wish they hadn't done that head spinning trick with her though. It's so overdone. Isn't that like every Exorcist? Every like.
It made me think of
every Possessed.
That
yes.
What is it? The one with the Wayans brothers that do the scary movies? Is it called Scary Movie?
Yeah.
They do that a lot, and it made me think of that. It was just
even the slapping scene afterwards. I just wanted to slap all of them, like knock it off.
I'm kind of over the. It's a Melissa McCarthy movie, so we have to do pratfalls and slapstick and showing her get slapped, and it seems like every movie with Melissa McCarthy is
I always think of her and
do
Kevin.
the physical comedy a lot with her that I'm kind of getting.
Well, they do that with anyone like.
It's like Robin Williams without impressions. I mean, it's just kind of normal. It's like part of the.
But she can be funny without being
her stick.
She can be very funny with just
The funniest part of Bridesmaids to me was her stealing the puppies, and she just like pointed to the
car.
bag, and she's like, "Look what I got!" And she's just pointing back. And I think I lost my shit to that more than anything she did in the movie. And it wasn't physical. It was just like her character and her reaction.
It's like
that's true, but the physical part of it is a lot of big laughs too. Like when she throws her leg up in that airplane, talks about her undercarriage. It's hilarious.
It is, but I mean more like the pratfall type. Like in that, we just watched Spy not too long ago, and she gets in that little weird Vespa type scooter, and instantly falls over. Just that like clumsy,
oafish
bumbling.
She started that way. I mean, I've been a fan of hers since Gilmore Girls, and literally even in like the pilot episode of that, it's all about physical comedy for her.
She just reminds me of the Chris Farley Saturday Night Live sketch where playing Matt Foley and he falls on the coffee table. Like that's always what I think of with
Well, they do that with what's his face from Kevin James.
Yeah.
There's a lot of physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of physicality to his humor. Humor in quotes.
Yeah, I was like, grimacing.
So I think maybe it's just been ruined by Kevin James. So I don't like physical comedy.
Yeah, because it was always funny with Chris Farley, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, even him he
became the physical comedy guy.
Yeah, but he backed away from it a little bit. But then Beverly Hills Ninja. Oh.
Yeah,
I don't even remember that one.
But that was all physical humor. And it was just like, hey, I'm a big guy and something. And
I mean, I don't know. I think when it comes to actors, if something works, they just keep going, even if the shtick gets old. I mean, Adam Sandler is a prime example of that. I mean, they just keep doing the same thing, and it makes them money.
Right.
So.
And Kate McKinnon, I don't really know enough of her other than from SNL.
Yeah.
Has she been in anything else besides SNL? I mean, I can't picture anything.
But she always does that voice that she did with the hat wig sequence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where she kind of gets...
It's like, hey...
Up a dude or something,
Like, I don't know if it's like... She's either trying to sound like prim, proper, nasally voice, or she's trying to... just make a goofy voice. I can't figure out what that voice is.
Yeah.
I will say I like the new gadgets. The punching thing was kind of weird, where Melissa McCarthy had like knuckles that were like powered to hit things.
I didn't even catch
I missed that. Yeah,
really.
I just noticed
it was after the gun lick.
Yeah, her.
I must have been a little too distracted by that.
Yeah, she licked one of the, which was cool too. The two pistols.
That looked cool.
Why she licked it, I don't know, but to make it look badass or something, I guess. I've just never seen anyone lick a gun before.
What was the?
I don't know.
Whatever. I think it was McKinnon that was building like the trap with the lasers. Like is that the updated?
Yeah, that
trap?
is.
I guess so. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the old like metal box that they slid in, and
I guess I have to see it.
Wait,
work.
why is it a horrible trap?
It just seemed like the lasers were flying everywhere.
Yeah, it seemed like where did the I don't know.
I assumed it worked like an old bear trap, where it literally like just caught them and held them until you got there, and then sucked them into whatever storage unit.
So it's like a secondary trap rather than the trap stuff.
Maybe.
Because I was used to the suck down like vacuum trap.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I was assuming they'd still have that, and this was more literally like a bear trap, like
could be
to catch.
Yeah,
them.
I'd have to see it on how it works with a ghost, because it was. I saw the lasers like fly across the room when it closed because they're lasers and they're going everywhere. Right. So I was confused by it.
It was a cool visual, though. I mean, it looked neat.
Yeah.
The
proton packs look kind of cool. I mean, we didn't get a good long
they do
look
have
at
the usual like shooting laser thing, but I saw her have like some kind of
I missed that
hand thing that Melissa McCarthy used to
punch.
punch.
I did not see that.
Like I don't know if she physically punched anything or it shot a wave of something.
Yeah,
but like after the gun lick, you saw Melissa McCarthy just throw a right hook or something.
I like the first time that they're interacting with the ghost and it spews the ectoplasm all over her. I like that moment. Just
it made me think of the first one because it was. I don't think it was a library, but it gave me that same library feel.
Yeah.
Where they meet the ghost at the library.
I thought they did do a library feel in the original.
Yeah,
or you're saying this one wasn't?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if
that
this one was or
room
not.
felt like
the
library.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was like a office for like a professor or if it was a library. I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah, it's a fancy historical place with a lot of books.
Yeah,
but honestly, I liked the first one's ghost better. Like with the librarian, that was like
that one made me.
And then her face explodes with like these tendrils and stuff. But this
it's
one
still creepy, yeah.
And it looked as real as a ghost is going to look. It looked more real than this one because it's so colorized. Mm-hmm. Like everything's like blue or green and
glowy.
See, I have zero memory of that. Now Slimer, I remember him obviously, but I don't really remember the look of any of the other ghosts aside from like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Dude and the gargoyles.
Yeah. They were kind of like projections of like real people that were sort of zombified almost. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it was like more practical because they were literally using people just projecting
and then
them.
just kind of see through. So
it's weird that my mind just like shut that out completely. I don't remember it at all.
But even like when we watched it, like I said, not too long ago, within a year and a half maybe. That initial library scene of the original one still kind of made me jump. I remember, like, it's still creepy.
Because I thought the ghosts in the movie The Frighteners looked more like real ghosts than this group.
Yeah.
Because again, it's sort of like a weird effect that Peter Jackson did.
Yeah.
The dude from Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. He made them look like real characters, but they had like a weird griminess to them.
Yeah.
It was almost like an ooziness sometimes, like they'd like have like ectoplasm like oozing out somewhere, but it was just like a projection looking. Like they look like people still, whereas these don't look like people. They look like, well,
they do this.
I don't know what they look like. I can't really explain
like transparent.
It's just the color to them in this trailer. They're all like blue or green.
And very
they look electrified or something.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying with
I guess their energy.
That tall man ghost when they're walking through what looks, I'm guessing, Times Square. Just a lot of like neon signage, and the ghost itself was glowy and vibrant, more vibrant than I'm used to in a. When I think of Ghostbusters, because
they're from the 80s.
Yeah, and that's just one of those things you gotta remove that from your perception or your
that looks cool. It's
but
just because I think they're going more of the energy route,
right?
Like there's energy involved and somehow ectoplasm. I don't understand how that works, but whatever. It's sliming people, so I'm cool. And apparently it gets into every crack. It's much like sand.
Gets everywhere.
As a girl, I was kind of thinking that when it got all up in her hair and stuff. I was like, man, washing that out would be a nightmare. I always used to think about that for like the Nickelodeon shows where they slide people too. It's that same feeling of like just disgust. Grossness.
I'm wondering if they're going to have a scene similar that is so disturbing when Ray is in bed sleeping and the ghost basically gives him a BJ.
I forgot
like the belt gets undone. So equal opportunity.
Is it sexist if they don't do that?
Are they going to have some ghosts going down on Melissa McCarthy or something?
Right.
Oh my god! I hope it's not her. If it's any of them,
but I could see.
I could see it.
Actually, her kind of humor. I could see it.
It would be worse if it was Leslie Jones. I would take McCarthy over Leslie Jones.
That'd be loud.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
That'd be loud.
She'd be shaking that bed.
Yeah.
She'd break the headboard.
Oh my goodness.
That was like the most bizarre scene. Like it had no reason to be there.
It does not like.
And then Ray's eyes just cross when apparently he's coming to fruition.
Yeah, it's an odd like moment. Like, where did this come from?
It's like, who thought? Yeah, we need to have a sex scene in the Ghostbusters movie. You never see the ghost really. You see her at first at the beginning, and then all of a sudden she goes invisible, and then. At that point, it could be a dude ghost for all he knows.
I mean, you remember a lot about that scene.
But the belt starts unbuckling. It was jarring.
See, and I've only, like I said, only seen it a few times, and I remember that scene too.
I was like,
wait, which one was that in?
Which first one? Yeah. It's just so out of place, you know, for kind of a kids movie. I mean,
it was weird.
But I would not be surprised if they do.
Well, they're probably going to replace it with Hemsworth or whatever being. Maybe he's going to get busy with one of them.
Ooh. I mean, I'd watch
when
that.
He's possessed.
When he's possessed.
I think I speak for most of womankind when I say I'd watch that.
I do like him being cast in the movie. I think it's a nice twist on him being the their secretary.
I love that too because he's normally like the big action like star of the show, and it's hilarious to me that he's like answering their phones.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get that.
That's why I'm surprised we
I didn't
didn't see
know
it. I wanted to see that. Yeah, because he's their whatever the chick was. Yeah, the Janine.
Yeah.
Oh, please say his name's Gene.
Oh, that would be great.
It would have been nice to have like the trailer start with him,
Answer
Ghostbusters. What do you want?
He goes, we got one.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
So let me ask a question. Given that they showed like the back like 30 years ago thing, but then they immediately jumped into like building the stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to play with the actual movie? Like, do you think one of them is going to end up being related, or like, do you think they'll even talk about it?
I don't think they will. When they first said they're making this Ghostbusters and that it's all women, and they made it sound like the original Ghostbusters didn't happen. This is a completely
different
brand
universe.
New, like those events never took place.
But then why even mention the old one in the trailer?
That's what's confusing. I don't know.
I think they're just trying to cash in on people our age that want to see those nods. But they did it in a really odd way by even bringing it up. You could have had the firehouse in the scene. You didn't have to be so overt about it.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't need to just literally have text across the screen. Yeah. Showing Slimer right at the beginning would have been a good clue. Like, hey, we're going to respect the old...
The Ecto-1.
I did like the graffiti symbol on the like subway wall. Mm-hmm. That was cool. Kind of a cool nod.
But then it's like, does that...
Yeah, no, that made me think there was.
Is that someone like, hey, 30 years ago the Ghostbusters were around? Now I'm going to put this on the wall.
That's what I thought it was going to be, and then all of a sudden it was like none of this stuff exists. I thought it was going to be like now there's this big corporation and they, it's like a money maker to trap ghosts. Cool. That's how the direction I thought they were going to go. But I built a whole movie in my mind that's just not going to happen. Apparently,
like the people creating the machine are the original Ghostbusters because business is slow. So
right? It would have been a weird twist. I would have enjoyed that.
Bill
that
Murray
would have been
an
a
evil
cool take on it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if he's going to cameo.
They kept saying that no.
No,
that's what I heard. That I think Dan Aykroyd is in it. Or is a cameo in it, and I think so is Ernie Hudson. Yeah. But obviously Harold Ramis isn't.
The weirdest name in movie history, Winston Zeddemore.
Yeah,
it's a weird name.
Winston Zeddemore.
Who's that?
The black guy. The last guy, the black dude that showed up at the end to be a Ghostbuster because they were too busy.
That was always weird in the original. Like he just kind of shows up and kind of like what Leslie Jones does. Like I'm on the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suddenly know how to work all the equipment. And
because I have a car. I'm on the team and I know New York.
I always felt weird about the Ernie Hudson thing because they put out an ad that they need help.
Yeah.
And he shows up. He's like, okay, I'll help. And he's just like, here, take these traps and go flush these away for us.
Yeah.
And like, he has no real expertise.
He's the everyman.
He can be an extra person to shoot things and flush ghosts down the drain.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird that they didn't try to go for another scientist. They just went for a random newspaper ad, it seemed like. I always thought that was weird.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe get like a Marine or somebody. Maybe he is military.
Cool. Yeah, some like someone who was action training. Yeah.
So that seems like that's the Leslie Jones of this movie. Is she's just the everyman New Yorker.
Yeah.
With a car, I guess.
Every woman. Whoa, man.
Yeah, her character is just gonna annoy me. I think.
Yeah.
From start to finish, but
although Ernie Hudson had some of the better lines.
Yeah, so he was great.
As a big Twinkie. I love that line. I don't know why. Yeah. And the part where he's in the mayor's office and he's telling the mayor, "I have seen shit that will make you turn white." And everyone's like, "Did I say anything?"
Yeah.
Because it was all white guys around him. And they were old and confused by a large black man yelling at them.
Yeah.
I mean, that part.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of... I don't know who's going to be the Peter Venkman. Like, who's going to be the comedy?
Bill Murray, yeah.
Like, is it going to be Melissa
I think
McCarthy?
that's McKinnon. I think that was the whole point of the wig. I think she's going to be the goofy one that, like...
See, for me, it's like, because
Venkman wasn't goofy. He was more of like a
smart,
sleazy,
snarky, sarcastic.
He was more of a con man, as they say in the movie. He was kind of
in the beginning of the movie, he's like tricking co-eds into being a part of the research so that he can like take them home,
sleep with them
later. So
he was a sleazeball.
Yeah,
but funny,
right?
Which makes it okay.
Which makes it fine. Yeah. So for me, it's like with the original Ghostbusters, obviously Bill Murray was the star. In this one, I don't know who the star is. Is that Kristen Wiig, or
it seems
is it
like
McCarthy?
She does all the talking in this trailer.
McKinnon seems like a sidekick. She seems, she's not going to be the star. But I can't tell out of the two of them.
I don't know that they're aiming for one major star.
Maybe not.
I'm betting it's like the group, and they're probably getting paid similar, right? I mean, probably not Leslie Jones, or Kate McKinnon. Yeah. But I bet McCarthy and Wiig are making similar pay.
Yeah, and maybe it's wrong to think of. Which one of these is the Dan Aykroyd? Which one is the Bill Murray? Because maybe they're going to have completely different character types. I mean,
well, then stop trying to tie the damn movies together,
right?
So it makes me want to think in that way.
Yeah,
like who's this character?
Yeah, because you start thinking screen by screen, shot by shot remake, and it's just
especially
that's not how it should be.
Yeah, especially with the first Ghost Shot, it looks very similar to the first Ghost Shot. And
see, that's why I wanted them to play off like we need more. I don't know.
Yeah,
I really thought it was going to be that
would have been a
kind
great
of movie.
Tie the first one, tie the original one in as if it's been corporatized, and now these guys have to save the day, going back to the roots of like building it out of a garage, kind of.
Well, I just wrote Ghostbusters 8, so
what?
Right? Like it could be a movie later.
Yeah.
Not that I think this franchise is actually going to be a new franchise. I bet it'll be one remake weird movie that people think is okay, but not. It's not going to be worth another one. I don't think.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I could be wrong.
It's one of those like I wasn't looking forward to a Ghostbusters remake, and now having seen the trailer, I'm still lukewarm on it. Like, it didn't make me want to go see it as soon as it comes out. This trailer, anyways. So. What about you guys? Does it make you want to see the movie?
It did at the beginning.
Yeah,
because
the music
of the
was
nods
great.
to the original. Yeah,
and even I like the new weapons.
Yeah,
it was just that freaking head spin scene that whole scene, like the yelling, the smacking, the head turning. It had me until there, and that was
lots
just like,
of Leslie Jones too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I honestly don't know her that much, but. That's because Saturday Night Live's on way
it's just
too late for me.
Her voice grates on me for some reason. I don't know. I would probably watch it because let's face it, I love Kristen Wiig. I love Melissa McCarthy. It's fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll see it right away.
Yeah, no, it's like a rental, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's a Redbox movie.
Unless something changes and I see a better preview, I don't think I'll go see it in the theater.
Trailer-wise, it wasn't enough to make me want to see more.
Which is why I don't think they'll make a sequel. You know what I mean? Because I bet a lot of people are going to feel like that. I bet it'll be...
I've heard this, what is it, Paul Feig?
Yeah.
Is the director. He did all the Bridesmaids and Spy. And historically, I guess his trailers kind of suck.
Oh.
So it makes me wonder...
I don't remember the Bridesmaids trailer being bad, but I don't know.
I've never seen the Bridesmaids trailer, so... And Spy, I barely, and I didn't think that was that great, the trailer for it.
I definitely didn't think the trailer was that good. I'm not even sure how we ended up watching that, but it really wasn't as terrible as I expected it to be.
I heard it was good.
It was okay.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be good at all, but I enjoyed it when we watched it.
I think some people are just horrible at making trailers.
Yeah.
Could be.
So maybe it'll be alright. I don't know. It's just, I
just wish they hadn't given away the Chris Hemsworth appearing to be possessed. And then Melissa McCarthy getting possessed. Like, I think that should have been, unless that's a minor thing, maybe that's not the big threat. Maybe the possession is just a, kind of quick moment that doesn't, I don't know, maybe it's not the end of the movie or whatever.
But if it is just like a one-off moment, why put that in the trailer? Why not put like a scene of Chris Hemsworth surrounded by paperwork with like a headset on?
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed that.
I wanted that too.
Thought that was funny.
Yeah. Because you don't get the I mean, you said you didn't even know that he was their secretary.
Yeah. Nope.
But I remember that when they cast him, they said that's what his role was.
Yeah, because I remember thinking, oh, that'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
Put Thor behind a desk.
Yeah.
You know?
So.
It's that I didn't think it felt like some of the bits were forced.
Yeah.
Like, funny.
With the slapping at the end.
That and like it's hard to tell because it's the trailer, but the hat and wig thing, it was kind of funny, but it was kind of weird. I didn't understand the context of why she was.
And then Melissa McCarthy, touching something that was hot, like it's kind of goofy, but it's not funny. Like it's not,
Because that's the thing with the original Ghostbusters, they weren't overtly trying to make jokes.
No.
Like it was mostly like sleazy Bill Murray. Egon is just a huge nerd and likes to collect molds and fungus.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't meant to be a comedy.
Yeah.
But I feel like this one is meant to be a comedy.
And originally it was meant to be a horror or like a suspense movie, and then they made it a comedy.
Yeah. I mean, Bill Murray's got some funny lines here and there, but they're not doing anything purposely.
It's not punchlines.
Yeah.
Yeah. This felt like we're getting a lot of punchlines. Or the power of pain compels me, or that slap at the end. Like that just seems, like they're forcing a joke on us. Kind of.
I agree. I don't have anything to add because I was a little surprised by all that.
Because one of my favorite parts is when they're fighting in the original. They're fighting Gozer as the form of a woman.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray just yells out, "Aim for the flat top," because of her haircut.
Yeah.
It's such a weird design to her haircut.
Yeah.
And there's just little things like that. Yeah. Like it's funny, but it's not.
We saw. We kicked its ass.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like set up. Funny part.
No.
It was just like
throwaway
a line that's just like in there, and it was funny. But
we're also talking a trailer, so they may have literally said, true. "Okay, these are the big names. Everybody knows them as comedians. Yeah. Let's pick every funny line in the movie and put that in the trailer." That happens a lot more than
I think. I think that's the thing is that they're all comedians.
Yeah,
and the original Ghostbusters weren't all comedians. Bill Murray was not a comedian. I mean, none of them are comedians, but Bill Murray is sort of a funny actor. Harold Ramis was more of a writer, and he was more subtle with his humor. Yeah, he was more of the straight man. Mm-hmm. And then Ernie Hudson, he was just an actor as far as I know.
And Dan Aykroyd was just meant to be kind of the schlubby, goofy guy, I guess.
But he wasn't like he's not really a comedian either.
No.
Like he's not stand-up kind of guy. He's more of, most
actor,
people know him from like Blues Brothers. Yeah. And like that's not a comedic role either.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's a skit person, but I never really thought of Dan Aykroyd as like a comedian.
See, I always did. It surprises me that you would say that. I always thought of him as a comedian.
Because I can't think of one thing where he's like the funny guy. Other than
usually he's
more of like the fast talking like
Great Outdoors. He's the asshole, not the funny guy.
But that is what's funny about it. Is the way he's a dick, without I don't know realizing it. Like that's what I mean. Like that's why it's funny.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it is what it is that they're all subtly funny,
as opposed to
overtly funny. Like Melissa McCarthy, she's overtly funny.
Yeah,
Kristen Wiig is more of the subtle funny.
Sure.
Yeah.
McKinnon,
I think she can go either way.
She's more of an odd funny.
She's quirky and weird,
but sort of like Kristen Wiig.
Yeah,
because she had that one character that was like that really odd, like nobody wanted to talk to her.
The one that she had can't hold a secret.
She had like a weird head, and like I can't think of her name.
Head.
Like they put a weird prosthetic head on her to make her head look big.
Oh, you mean the baby arms?
You're talking about the baby arms,
the tiny arms. Yes. Yeah. Like she's just weird funny.
Yeah.
That and like her characters and like MacGruber and
baby arms.
Yeah.
Prop comedy.
The Target lady.
Great.
Yeah, the Target lady.
And the one that can't like contain a secret. Like she's just so freaking excited.
I don't know. Like, I never thought of, like, Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd as, like, comedians.
Yeah.
See, Harold Ramis is the only one I would say I wouldn't have thought of as a comedian. All the rest of them I would have said were comedians.
He's a comedic writer.
Yeah.
And he plays a good straight man.
Mm-hmm. But they all, I mean, aside from Bill Murray, they mostly all played straight men, you know.
As in comedy-wise.
Yeah.
They all play straight men.
I know, I was like,
to Murray's
conversation
like,
took a weird turn.
No, I mean, just, yeah.
That's what they call the guy that's not supposed to be funny.
Right.
That the funny guy plays off of, I guess, is the straight man.
So it's like they're all playing off
I didn't realize
Bill
it was
Murray.
called that.
Oh, yeah. Like,
that's why I looked at you like, what the hell are you talking about?
We're good examples of straight man.
Dean Martin and...
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
Like the goofy guy and then the serious guy.
Right.
Because it's not funny unless somebody's taking things seriously.
I just didn't realize that's what they were called. That makes sense. You can't have everybody
like David Spade and Chris
giggly
Farley.
Yeah.
David Spade was a straight guy.
Reel in
where he was occasionally funny,
guy.
but he was like the serious one. And then you had Chris Farley, who's off the walls, kind of bonkers at some point.
So I feel like Kristen Wiig is going to be the straight one.
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
what it felt like.
She's going to be the one that doesn't realize she's funny occasionally.
Yeah. Which she can do. I mean, she was good in MacGruber.
Yeah.
As that, because MacGruber was a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I did not watch MacGruber.
Oh, come on, Upper Decker.
I think we did, but it was not
awful.
good.
If I did, I blacked it out. I do
we
not
definitely
remember.
watched it, but it was one that I think we quickly tried to forget.
To be fair, we watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
He put celery in his butt crack as a distraction.
Yeah.
Come on, doesn't get any funnier.
In MacGruber?
Yeah. Him and Ryan
Phillippe.
Phillippe.
I didn't even know that guy was still acting.
Yeah.
Wow. MacGruber came out like 10 years ago.
Maybe
5 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
He fell off my radar after Cruel Intentions.
Yeah.
Did he do anything after that I know of? Probably not.
He did, but I can't think of it.
Didn't he? Wasn't he with Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, that's what he did after that.
Yeah.
Until not too long ago, I think they split up. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Anyway.
So yeah, I think we're all pretty lukewarm on it.
Yeah, just yeah.
Not super excited.
No,
but
a movie that didn't have to be remade.
Yeah.
But
and it's hard to remake a classic.
Yeah.
Well, and to change up the dynamic, like, why do they all have to be girls? Why can't it be a mixture? Why,
right.
You know, that seems weird to me. It's very purposeful.
That brings up the other one. Why did they have to have a token black woman? Like they had a token black guy.
Yeah, why not have
Ghostbusters?
Yeah,
that was weird.
Very contrived.
That
but...
one,
and that's what makes people think, okay, that's the Ernie Hudson.
Yeah,
that's the Winston Zeddemore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it's the same kind of thing. She gets
level.
brought in.
Yeah, she's still not like the science one. Doesn't have the knowledge. Yeah.
It's just so
it seems
weird.
like a weird choice for them to have made, but
I don't know. And then
we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see.
I thought they were going to do like...
we need to all go see that together, like Mystery Science Theater style.
Report back with our
Tuesday matinee so we don't annoy other patrons.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I thought they were going to do like where they were like ghost hunters on TV.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what
turn to Ghostbusters.
Didn't they try and do that in the second one? Isn't that kind of what they did?
No, he had his own TV show on
That's
Paranormal,
right.
and he just had weirdos
right.
come in.
That's right.
And it was like a talk show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought they were going to sort of spoof the trend of people
the ghost hunters. Yeah.
See, they could have made it a continuation
that.
From like all the old thing, like this corporation. Now there's like reality shows with ghosts and like
and that's why somebody's
it could
trying
have
to
been
create
so
that machine.
interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it is Zach Bagans or whatever his name is from Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures or Ghost Whisperers or whatever.
It makes me really sad that Bill Murray's not going to make a little appearance.
He may, and that's the thing.
I hope he does.
But if he does, they probably are purpose. Jesus.
I hope you don't edit
purposefully
this out.
keeping it under wraps.
Suffering succotash. Maybe a little less Irish whiskey in the coffee.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's I think it's just a poor trailer. And you don't know what to expect still. You're like, I don't know what this is. They just threw a bunch of crap at us.
Yeah.
Walking away, the only thing I said was good right away was the music. I like the sound. That piano tinkling at the beginning, it was good. I like that.
And then the quick little burst of na-na. Yeah, that was nice. But honestly, what I think of, I'm worried that at the end of the movie, it's going to wrap up with like, and here's Pharrell doing a remix of the Ghostbusters song. You know, like I hope they don't take that song and do the 2016 version of it. I'm sure they will, and I hate that. I hate when they do that.
I want them to bring in Huey Lewis in the news.
Yeah, do the instead of the Ray Parker Jr.
There was a big lawsuit with that, with something about a new drug.
Yeah, Huey Lewis's song, "I Want a New Drug," is that saying that. Na, 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 na,
oh yeah, they sound very similar.
And then Ray Parker Jr. took that and made his song.
That's why I want Huey Lewis to show up at the
right,
remix it.
That'd be funny. So we got anything else for this one?
No, I'm just hoping maybe the next trailer is a little better.
Yeah,
I'm still interested to see who this villain is that's bringing all these ghosts in. And
yeah,
screw the villain. Show more Chris Hemsworth.
What if it's Sigourney Weaver?
Go watch
the villain.
No, I mean in this movie. I want to see his character in this movie. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sigourney Weaver could be.
It's going to be a throwaway because that's what Janine was. She was just there like every now and then, and she didn't really have a big part. So.
Yeah, but he's a really big name. I'm sure they'll put him in more than that.
I still don't know.
I think it'd be funny if they do keep his role very small.
Just keep it like that.
Yeah, like make him be the driver, and he's like a pussy that doesn't want to get out of the car or something. That would be so funny.
I just like the idea of him just working the desk, you know, just being their secretary. I like that, you know. And
they have like secretary or not secretary. What is it? Administrative assistant day, and they all try to one up each other because they really think he's hot, and they're or they think he's just annoying. And
I want them to all not really like him.
Yeah, play it like he's not the hot guy. Yeah. No one's interested in him, and then maybe that makes him feel like what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
You know,
that guy's so weird. All he talks about is Thor and comic books. He's just reading Thor comic book at the desk while he's supposed to be working.
That'd be nice and meta.
That would be a funny little nod. I hope they do that. Just even like a Thor figure on his desk would be funny.
Yeah.
Maybe he could be gay for all we know.
Yeah.
He could be. They certainly didn't show enough of his character for you to know anything about him.
And maybe when he's possessed and he tries to hit on one of them, they're like, something's up. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're building a whole nother movie.
Yeah. Yeah, your Thor /fiction.
Yep.
This could get weird. We might want to shut this down.
Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, that and the weird smirks they all have apparently when they get possessed.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was creepy. That was creepy.
Like Melissa McCarthy's face terrified me. It was just like
I like it.
It was like Stepford Wives. Yeah. It was like that plastered on smile,
blank expression, but
it was like, hey, I'm happy. But yeah, I'm stoked for the weapons.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I like their uniforms.
Yeah, like they're simple.
It's a silly thing, but yeah,
the jumpsuits.
You know,
it's a little more homemade looking and everything.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's not as streamlined, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll watch it at some point.
Yeah,
but, we'll see. So we'll give that a we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll maybe look forward to the next trailer, I guess, and maybe we'll get a little more.
Yeah, because there wasn't a whole lot of character action going on.
Yeah. So.
It was more like a montage. It's a montage.
You gotta have a montage.
Why? That's how montages go.
Yeah.
It was in some movie.
South Park, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in South Park.
Montage
song.
I mean, I enjoy a good montage.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you like Teen Witch. It's full of montages.
Yes, I like Teen Witch, as every person should. So mean.
Yeah.
You've never even seen it fully.
Yeah, I have. I've seen it once. Well, I've seen it fully, but on two separate occasions.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
if
the first half and then the second half.
Front to back.
No, I haven't watched it all the way through because I want to pull my hair out and.
I feel like I need to preface me saying that I like Teen Witch as not saying that I think it's a good movie. I like it because it makes me nostalgic for when I watched it as a kid and thought it was cool.
I never even knew about it.
And I still enjoy it at Halloween. Yeah. It's just like Hocus Pocus.
Ugh, such a terrible movie.
It's not that terrible. It was enjoyable when I was a kid, and I watch it in that same mind frame, and that's what makes it funny. Now, I'm not going to do the same thing to Ghostbusters because I didn't watch Ghostbusters on repeat as a kid and love it. So this new one isn't going to feel like that for me. But the Teen Witch will always feel like that. So fuck you guys.
What they need to reboot is Short Circuit.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Oh, I do not want to see another Short Circuit. No, thank you.
And that would be one where you could do like a new one, and then at the end of the movie have the old one come into the movie or something, like he saves the day or something. I don't know.
What was that Kurt Russell in Chinatown movie?
Big Trouble in Little China. That's been remade.
It has been remade?
It's being remade with The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be good. I didn't know it was being remade.
I just wanted that guy with the long fingernails and electric.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I mean? It's that ridiculous thing that I enjoy.
Yeah, but Teen Witch was basically a music video.
Yeah.
There's way too much singing and lip syncing and rapping by horrible people that cannot rap.
First off, I'm a girl, and I like that kind of stuff. So, yes, there is that stuff. But secondly, it's just fucking entertaining. Like, it's just entertaining. There's nothing not entertaining about it.
I can't watch it. I just can't do it. I get going into it, and I'm like, is this 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, plus Ghosts?
Plus Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Sabrina plus music video?
I mean, the answer is yes, and that's why it's good. It's all those good things combined.
The brother, I cannot physically watch him.
I don't know.
Oh, he's pretty awful. He is pretty awful.
Know what the brother's like.
Well, it's because you haven't seen it in a long time. I'm happy to remedy that.
He's a horrible actor.
Yeah.
And he's always, like, weirdly eating, like, a pig.
I still haven't watched that Jason Mantzoukas podcast about Teen Witch, but I need to.
Really?
He loves that movie.
Doesn't surprise me. We have similar tastes, apparently, because he loves Gilmore Girls.
He does.
Yeah. Well, he said that came out right at the end of his senior year of high school, like late 80s.
Yeah.
And he said...
Teen Witch?
Yeah, Teen Witch. And, because I think it came out 89 or 88. And he said that was his high school. And he's like, yes, we sang.
Wow.
Nice.
He's like, that was the epitome of hotness. All that crazy, like, shoulder pad, giant jackets, and big hair.
Style is important.
They talk for a half hour on her bangs in the movie.
I
think we'll have to watch it, and then that way I can, because I'll listen to how did this get made for sure.
And he loves
most of the time.
Brother.
I listen to him without watching the movie.
So what I hear is you agreeing to watch Teen Witch today. We better wrap up this podcast right now. Let's go do this.
In order to listen to the podcast,
Exit stage right.
That's his real taste in movies, folks.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll wrap this one up, and just find us on Facebook and Twitter at Real Comic Heroes. And next time we will be back with Superman.
That's how I end everything. Actually, it's not. I just make everything up as I go. We don't have the same end to each podcast.
Well, thanks for letting me join you guys.
Well, thanks for joining us.
And thanks for making Travis watch Teen Witch.
My friends, I'm not given to wild, unsupported statements. And I tell you that we must evacuate this planet immediately.
Jor-El, be reasonable.
Once there was a civilization, much like ours, but with a greater intelligence, greater powers, and a greater capacity for good. In one tragic moment, that world was destroyed. But there was one survivor.
Now, wouldn't that beat all get out?
Because of the wisdom and compassion of Jor-El, because he knew the human race had the capacity for goodness, he sent us his only son. His name is Kal-El. He will call himself Clark Kent. But the world will know him as Superman. This year, Superman brings you the gift of flight. Superman, the movie.